So here we have Friday the 13th for the NES, which is a game that got a pretty bad rap in recent years. Was never a fan favorite, but it's actually one of my favorite NES games. I never owned an NES as a kid. I was a Sega boy. I had the Sega Master System and later the Mega Drive, also known as the Sega Genesis in North America. I didn't used to live in North America back then, so so this is a game that I got to know through James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I got to, and that later Cygnus Destroyer had a pretty good video on it, also known as the LJ Defender, in his channel. So I've gotten to really like this game because of the strategy aspect of it. So I'm gonna show you that it's not that difficult a game at all if you know what to do. And I like games that I learn what to do and then can do well later on. It gets a replay value that's pretty nice. And I know James Rolfe and Mike Matei, I've gathered that they don't like these kinds of games a lot. They just like games that you pick up and play, and anybody can play. But so I remember their reviews of Beavis and Butthead as well. But this game is actually really nice. So is Beavis and Butthead for the Sega Genesis, or at least I think so. So basically, you get to power up your characters so as to have a shot against Jason. First thing is to get the knife. They appear in very specific places when you jump around. So here we have one of the cabins. As you notice, it's beginning to blink, and that's where Jason's at the moment. So what I'm going to do here, I could try to walk all the way there. I probably wouldn't get there in time. It would be just a waste because I want to power up Chrissy. It's one of my favorite characters. Chrissy and Mike are Mark are the best characters in the game because they move faster and they jump higher. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to power up Chrissy and Mark and Laura, and not usually Debbie. For some reason I like Debbie. And basically George and Paul are useless to me. I never power them up because there's no need to. So the person who's at the house right now that Jason's at is Debbie. So I'm gonna go to her. I'm gonna fight Jason. On the first day, it's pretty easy. If you know what you're doing. Oops, I started doing something shitty here. He's pretty slow, and you can dodge his pretty easily. So he's gone. That's fine. So I'll go back to Chrissy again. So I'm gonna go to the cabin by the lake. That's at the top cabin there, where. So here's the thing everybody talks about: the way we walk. You walk in a circular pattern. So if you're going right, you're always going counterclockwise. It's not a big deal. It might be confusing at first, but then you get the hang of it. So it says go into the woods. Right. So that's what I'm gonna do because I wanna. The woods is right here, so I'm gonna make sure I don't get the knife because other people might get it later. It's a convenient knife. You need to have the knife to do this trick. I'm gonna get this potion. So here we get the second note, which says fire will damage Jason the most. So that's what we are going to try and do because that's the goal of the game, to kill Jason. So I'll try not to get anything else because I like to power up other people equally. There's also a key. So you need the key. So right up front, I'm gonna get the torch, which is the weapon they say damages Jason the most. Of course, technically the pitchfork is also very good, but let me see where Jason's at. He's one of the lake cabins, so yeah, I'm going in the right direction. So right away I'm gonna use Chrissy, which is powered up. Let me just remember where the knife. There's a knife right there. I remember all the key locations, the location of the keys, I should say. But the knives are a bit tricky. I remember off the top of my head a few, but it's not always nice to know where the knives are at. And you have to be very careful not to depower yourself, because if you get a knife after you have the torch, and then you're screwed. You have to do it all over again. So here we're at the house. We have 15 children. None of them are dead yet. That's good. Oh fuck! I didn't want to move, but anyway, I just took a hit. You can see that the torch takes a full bar off Jason's health when you hit it. So that's very important. It's quite essential to finish the game. So now that I have Chrissy powered up with a torch, you can see that there's a day to night transition. So it's sort of late afternoon now. I'm not sure if that's the reason, or just because Jason took a few hits. I think it's the torch. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to try to power up Mark and Laura. I took a little pause as I was powering up the characters, so as for the video not to get too long. But so I basically powered up Chrissy, which I had already done, Mark, and Laura. So this is still day one. What do I mean by that? For those who are not familiar with the game, I'm sorry I didn't explain it right up front, but basically the goal is to get to kill Jason, but you have to do it 3 times, 3 days, in 3 days. So that's why there's the transition from day to night, and then back to day again. So now we're on night. We're at night time, and I'm killing zombies. And right now I'm waiting for Jason for the Jason alarm. So basically we have 15 kids you have to protect, and you get to play with these 6 counselors, which you also have to protect. Right now we can see that the Jason alarm has gone off, so I have to go to that house, or I have to take the role of the character that the counselor that's at that house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. You notice that Mark's already in the house. So what happens is, this is something that some gamers should know, players should know, because if you put two characters in a house, it can't stay that way. So they move it to another house, and all the other characters move from their original spots, sort of usually counterclockwise. I haven't figured out if the inner map is if the inner circles go the same way, because there's specific patterns that they move. But anyway, that's not important. So right now let's go to let's see who's there. It's Paul. Paul's a pretty useless character, but So I'm just gonna go there because he's there and it's closest. I don't want to waste my time moving there. Okay, so right up front here's Jason. Took a hit. It's not very hard to dodge Jason attacks on the first day. So I hardly ever power up Paul at all. Best I can do is give him a knife, but I don't even care usually. 3 characters with the torch. When I say power up, is get them the torch. What you usually do is you light up the fireplaces, which I haven't even done in this game because it's not necessary actually. You just go to the cabin in between the woods north, up top of the screen, the big cabin there, and you get the note and you get into the woods. Go to the secret cabin there and get the other note and you come back. There's a torch. Don't have to light up the fireplaces at all actually, but this is what usually happens. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to try maybe to power up Debbie because we're still on the first day. The other important thing that I like to do is get the sweater from Jason's mother in the cave, but that can only happen on the second day. So right now the objective right now is to kill Jason for the first time, and then we can go into the cabin and and go into the cave and get the sweater, which is sort of an armor. But we do that on the second day. So with these explained, I'm gonna take a little break again. As I fight Jason for the second time, for the last time on the first day, I'll start the video up again. This is Mark. I'm playing as Mark. This is the last fight, probably, of the first day against Jason. So his energy is pretty low. I'm assuming this is going to be the last fight. So I'm at one of the lake cabins. So I have 3 characters powered up. One of them is Mark. So I'm hoping the fight won't be too hard. See, I dodge a little early so I can throw the torch. I don't know how many torches he's got, but so this is gonna be it. 2 more hits, then Jason is done for the first day. And here we have the text. Watch out, Jason's still alive and stronger than before. Yeah, that's good to know. Not really, but anyway. So here we have the second day, and all the characters' health are back up again, which is a great relief. It would be terrible to have to continue on with their health depleted, with their health levels depleted. Here I have Debbie, which I'm hoping to be able to power up still, but since it's the second day, the priority now it's getting the sweater. So I'm gonna use Chrissy. I'm gonna just see which characters in which cabin. This is the strategy aspect that I like about this game, because you can create a whole strategy around it. I have to walk right because it's okay. So yeah. You can create a whole strategy around that. So there's already a Jason alarm going off on one of the counselor's cabins. I'll have to stop at the next to figure it out who that is. The thing about the second day is that Jason is much harder on the second day. It's probably the hardest day that you can fight Jason. Hold on, this is one of the big cabins, so okay, I can't stay here. Have to keep moving. So this is one of the hardest days that you can fight Jason, because he has two different speeds now, and he switches between them. It's not that hard, but it's pretty annoying. Okay, so that's Chrissy. Who's there? It's not Paul. It's Mark. It's a good thing it's Mark, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to walk out of the house, and hopefully he's not in front of the door. Okay, he's not. So if I walk out, I get to face him outside, which is better. And I get to chase him even, because there's a specific pattern that he moves, and I can chase him unless there's a road that he might take. He probably went into the lake, one of the lake houses, but usually you're able to chase him down the road, which is a good thing on the third day as well. Mark's pretty powered up. He's got 3 potions, that's health, and we get to so now I get to go back to Chrissy, get her the sweater. Hopefully it won't be too hard of a fight. I have to walk right. I was going the wrong way. Yeah, it's still I play this game a lot, and still I get confused sometimes with this left-right thing. It can be a little annoying, but not too much. So I have to be careful here, because I know there's a knife, and I want to depower. There's a potion here as well. So now I get to face Pamela Voorhees. Sometimes it can be an annoying fight. Oh god, I didn't get enough hits on her, so I'm probably going to take a lot of damage here. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know why, but the candle sort of stopped the torch from going up to her face. Sometimes it's annoying. Oh shit. Hopefully I won't take too much damage. Come on. The thing is, you gotta hit her a lot on the first moments, because it's easier, and I didn't do that, so it cost me a potion, and I have just one friggin' bar. So basically I got this for the third day, the sweater, because right now fuck. I've basically retired Chrissy for the day, because I won't use her much, because she's fucked up pretty bad. So oh fuck, the knife, I don't want that. And freaking Paul is there to annoy me. I hate Paul. I don't know why I don't let him die more often. Because I really fucking hate him. He's totally useless. So where's Jason again? So who's there? Okay, Debbie. So what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm going to try and Debbie has the knife, if I'm not mistaken. I'm about to power her up. I think she has the key. I hope she doesn't have a key, so shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk outside, because it's easier to fight him outside on the second day. So great. Walk back inside, because I don't want to face him again down the road. Not with Debbie. Without a torch, there's no point. Let me just see where Mark is at. Okay, Mark. I need one person in. Okay, so I have. They're not in good locations, because I have 2 people in the inner circle there, around the lake, and I just need somebody to watch for the cabins. They're both with their energies, with their health, fully full, completely full. So I'll just go to. I'm gonna take Mark outside, put him on the main road, because you're playing with the odds here. So it's more likely that Jason we'll circle around the outer road. So I'm gonna go right. I don't want to jump around too much with Mark because he's fully powered up, and I don't want to get a knife by accident. One thing I don't want is to depower Mark right now, because he's the one with the most potions, so he's gonna be my go-to guy for much of this second day, since Chrissy is totally fucked up to get the sweater. But the sweater is important for the third day, so okay, when I'm about to beat Jason for the second day, I'm gonna start up the video again, and so I'm gonna take a pause and edit so it doesn't get too long, which is probably running long already. Okay then, so I'll be back to complete the game. Okay, so back for the final part now. I'm gonna play through it all live, sort of. This is probably close to the end of the second day. So Jason's at Mark's house. One of my characters is powered up. That's one of the reasons you power up your characters, because it makes the game a lot easier. I have 3 of them with bearing the torch, which is the best weapon. Maybe second to the pitchfork for common enemies, but in general it's the weapon that does the most damage. So here we have Jason at Mark's house. His energy is not too good. Probably not the last fight, but yeah, it's probably the last fight unless he's by the door. Let's see if he's in front of the door, blocking the door. No, he's not. So I'm gonna chase him down the road. Let me just remember where I am. Okay, so he's moving. Oh, another thing, he moves counterclockwise through the circles, and sometimes gets into the pathways that either lead into the forest or the lake or the cave. But okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna try to chase him down the road right now and finish this second day. Here he is. And he's dead. The third day can be pretty easy, or not so easy. Sometimes I wish the third day. This is the third day now. Wish it were harder sometimes, because we take so much time powering up with the characters, and then the fight is over so soon. So what I'm doing here is, well, there's nobody watching the lake. I'm gonna put Chrissy by one of the lakeside houses, so in case he gets into the cabins by the lake, and he loves to do that, I can do something about it. And she's my best soldier right now. She's got the sweater, and how she sparkles and shines. That's I don't know why I went there. I don't want to go to the lake specifically. I'm just gonna want to put her by one of the lake houses so that she's on standby. So there's nobody here. That's perfect. So I got my main players on the places that I want. So one by the lakeside, 2 by the road, and I got to try and power up Debbie right now. So yeah, let's see what happens. I have to go left. It may be unnecessary to power up Debbie, but go into the woods. Sometimes I like to have 4 players power. It's just a sort of an insurance, a life insurance sort of way that I'm gonna finish the game. She moves at the same speed as the zombies, as you can tell. He's like, they're doing like a choo-choo train. Oh my god. Okay, so Jason alarm is going off. I'm just gonna get the note and take Debbie back. Hopefully get her the torch. Oh, okay. Here we have the, what's that? The axe? I think. so it's one of the better weapons. So I don't even need to power up with the torch, because this weapon is pretty good, and I probably won't need it. The game is almost over anyway, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put her up. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Where is the problem? Okay, so it's not one of the lake houses, so I don't want to lose. Just for the hell of it, I don't want to lose any more kids. So it's good that I have enough time to get the torch. So okay. So I have 4 of my characters powered up now, and I didn't light any fireplaces whatsoever. So that's great. So I'm gonna forget about Debbie and see who's there. It's friggin' Paul. He's got nothing. I didn't power him up at all, so just gonna see what happens. Okay, Jason went away. I'm gonna go back into the house. I don't know what will happen. I'll take Mark down the road, because he's probably gonna go. He moves counterclockwise on a big circle, on the circles, except for the cave road. So he's probably gonna show up here on the road if I move fast. Mark moves pretty fast. The dog's barking again. Sorry. So okay, here it is, like I predicted. So, like I predicted, I'm gonna just kill him right now, and all that shit, that powering up the characters, were for nothing. Oh no, but there's this road here. He probably went into the lake again. So yeah, I predicted correctly, but now I'm just gonna leave Mark here. Let's see, somebody's by the lake. George, I'm just gonna, maybe Debbie. I'm gonna use Debbie now. She's powered up. Maybe I'll meet him down the road as well. I have to go left. Oh no, he's already doing something by the lake houses. Yeah. Should I use Debbie? Probably not, because she doesn't have any potions, and I don't want to lose any of the counselors. That's a personal goal. I don't want to lose any of the counselors, so I'm gonna use Chrissy. Yeah, that's why she's there for, to be my lake house girl. So I don't even care. I just don't want to lose any more kids. I just don't want to lose any more kids. So this is the last. No, it's not the last fight, because it's in the lake house, and I'll probably. Okay, on the 3rd day he moves pretty fast. You have to dodge him on the right time, at the right moment, I should say. So you avoid both punches. He throws 2 punches, and you can avoid them if you time them correctly. And I'm gonna put Chrissy back where she was, because she's my go-to girl on the 3rd day. Usually the 3rd day can go pretty fast, because it's very easy to kill him when you got your characters powered up, but still. So she's back, and now I don't know what to do exactly. I'm gonna put Debbie out on the road, because yeah, on the road should be okay. I don't want her to fight Jason indoors, because it would be very easy to die if you don't have, especially if you don't have a potion. But I can put him on the road, and if there's nobody in the house, it just can move. Oh shit. Am I doing that? No, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Even a seasoned player can go the wrong way on this game. It's quite annoying, I must say, but it's not a problem. It just makes you think a little harder, and it's one of the fun aspects of the game. I'm not trying to be positive or anything. It's just that I really like this game for the strategy factor. So all the players are in place, so I don't know what to do. Jason won't come up unless something's happening, so I guess I'm going to use Paul. Just for the hell of it. I'm just gonna try to get him the knife, maybe. Okay. So when you kill 3 zombies, or 4 or 5 tops, the lighter will appear, and that's the item that allows all the other items and weapons to appear. If you don't have the lighter, you ain't got shit on this game. So we have Laura. No, that's not. No, it's who's at the? Okay, so we have Mark, where Jason is. So he's toast because I know that he's going to move right, counterclockwise down the road. So I'm pretty sure this is the last fight. Okay, so that's it. That's Friday the 13th. Just, you have finally managed to defeat Jason, but is he really dead? We're not telling. End? The end? According to the sequels, to the movies, probably not. So, that's it. A game that got a pretty bad rap. I find it really fun, especially the strategy parts, the strategy aspect of it. And it's not that difficult a game at all. It just requires a little knowing what to do. Just like Beavis and Butthead, you have to know what to do in the game. And I'd say that, anyway, if you're not familiar with the Beavis and Butthead, then never mind. But it's a game that requires knowing what to do a little bit, and it's a really fun game. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. That scene is pretty cool, as many have mentioned. Thank you. See you next time. Talk to you next time.